Listen, we are inspiring the young people by asking those who have gone before, what would you tell your 18-year-old self, given where you are now, radio, Grammys, Stellars, what would you tell yourself?
Oh, I would tell her just keep going. It's going to work out. It's going to be okay. Don't give up. Wipe the tears. Just keep going. It's just not time yet. It's not a no. It just wasn't time yet. And God had to train me and get me ready. And so I'm grateful for 50-year-old Erica and 18-year-old Erica.
Well, listen, I've been asking people, what would you tell the 18-year-old self? But I need to go back a little bit further for you. What would you tell your 12-year-old self who loved to sing in the lunchroom at school?
Oh my God.
Come on. What would you tell him, given where you are today?
I love that. I would tell little 12-year-old Keelante Gavin, yo, don't be afraid to be different. Don't care about what people say. And you good. You good.
Now listen, 12, 20, 42, we're telling ourselves that same thing that is so important.
Yes, ma'am. Oh my God, I love
So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. Love you.
Number one, wait for your wife. Number two, yeah, that's number one. I would say just hang in there, man. Don't rush. Trust God with timing. I think so many times, pace and rest is really the proof of trust. And if you trust God with what He put in your heart, you don't have to rush to make it happen on your own.
That even though God gave you the vision, man, and even though you're called to protect it, and just like a child, you got to know when to open up and share it, or when somebody's feedback is good for what you're protecting. Sometimes we protect our seed and what's good to us from good feedback, and that is hurtful ultimately. So I would challenge him to grow quicker than I ended up doing.
I would tell Aaron to take his time. Don't rush and don't worry. And don't stress out over things that ain't gonna happen anyway. Get out your head and just enjoy the ride.
What would you tell yourself?
Focus on God. Do not get distracted, and make sure that you are focusing on your craft and building a relationship with Him.
That is so key, because a lot of our young people, they want to jump to the fame.
You want the platform, focus on God, and He'll elevate you to that moment.
I would tell them don't be limited. Don't let labels and the expectations of people stop you. I would tell them find out what your vision is, because we spend a lot of time doing things that are not in our vision. And I would also tell them if it's not in your vision, don't make time for it on your calendar.
Everybody on the team is here tonight, and we are having a fabulous time uplifting the name of Jesus, because why? It's all about the good news, okay? No matter if you like the rap, the choirs, whatever, it is about the good news. It's about the gospel. The gospel is the good news of Jesus Christ, and we are so glad to be here to help share the message. So listen, keep it locked to TeamJesusMag.com, subscribe, and we'll see you next time at the Stellar Awards. Take care. Bye-bye.